Hey everybody, this is Paul, 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, and we're here at Knoebels Amusement Park in Ellisburg, Pennsylvania, and welcome to our merch episode, which is going to tell you all the different things you can buy and purchase over here at Knoebels Amusement Park if you're coming to visit. Some people come to the parks for the rides, some people come for the drinks, some people come for the Dingy Bell Fire Department stuff here, but some people actually come to go shopping, and Knoebels has a lot of different stores that you might be interested in, and that's what this video is all about, is showing you all the different merchandise that is offered here at Knoebels. But before we start, let's kick it off with that intro. Now that our intro is done, let's discuss how we do merch. Now, unlike some of the other ones where we actually have with Let's Eat, we go through the different restaurant types, and games go through different game types, here with merch it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to show you all the different stores, and when we go in there, we're going to go walk through of each store, and then we're going to give you the top 3 items that we would buy if we were going to shop in that store. So not only are you going to see the layout of the store and see all the neat things there, but you're also going to see some unique items that we're going to highlight, all right? So without further ado, let's go check out all the different things we have at Knoebels Amusement Park that you can buy. Right by the giant organ is the Chalet gift house, which I consider the main gift shop here at Knoebels. So when you come on in here, they've got a lot of stuffed animals here. They've actually got some Dr. Seuss stuff. And they got some cute ones here. They got Nothing is Impossible. They also have Me and You like glue out of the cone. But when you come here, the main reason I come here is to get the t-shirts. And like I said, like a lot of the other stores here at Knoebels, they actually have them above, so you can see what they look like before you start digging through here. This is all sizes, so there's a lot of different types here. And because we're right near the Phoenix here, you got Rising from the Ashes. That's a newer one. They got 2 different colors. So they got the red and more orange one there. Best winning coaster, because they always win the Golden Ticket Award. So that's when you get those. And here's a couple more Phoenix ones. That's not all they got here. They got a lot of personalized stuff here too. Oh, hats, of course, hats. That's a Phoenix hat. That's kind of nice. Impulse has a hat. So this is the main store here. But this is where you can get all the personalized stuff here. You can get the different signs and stuff like that. You can also get all the different glasses, chains with your name on it. So you got all those different things here. But besides that, you come back here, and up here they actually got a lot of different jewelry. A lot of different stuff here that's really nice, hand painted actually. And here, I never knew this was here, but they actually have the Nano Coaster for Phoenix, and they have the Best Winning Coaster stuff here. And they have all these different kinds of, I want to go stickers, but they got a lot of neat stuff here. That's a wood sticker there. But they do have Coaster Dynamics, which you usually don't see. And yet again, they got some more personalized stuff here. Marsha, Maria, Megan, and stuff like that. You come over here, you got back to school type of stuff. Oh, I like that, the back scratcher. That's something different. They've got that 3D thing with Cosmo and Dexter book bags. And when you come up here, all different types of jewelry and stuff. They got some dog stuff here for birthday stuff. So you got all that. And of course, like with most other stores, we want to let you know what our top choices are while we're here. Now these are something very unique that you don't see every day. Fairies kind of stuff. Very gypsy-ish. You got a lot of different glass. I do like the sea turtle. The dolphin in the back's nice too. And then they got stuff on the Grand Carousel, which is probably the best carousel we've ever been to. So Knoebels rings right there. So this is right across from from Phoenix, but this tells you we're going to pick our top 3 things that we're going to buy something we would buy here. All right, number 3. I don't know which one I would pick here, but you got the Hope Your Birthday is Poppin'. You're Great with Cheese. I Love You From My Head, Tomatoes to My Toes. Get that. Smart Cookie, Living on the Hedge. Very cute. Nothing Impossible. So I don't know which one I would pick, but some of these, Me and Glue. So let us know in the comment section, do you like Me and You Like Glue, Smart Cookie, I love you to my head, to my tomatoes. And you're great. So let us know which one it is. But if we had money, we would buy one of those. We don't know which one, but we would buy one of those. All right, our second thing we would buy would not be one of those, actually. It would actually be the Nano Coaster. I usually don't collect them, but because this is such an iconic ride, this would be something that we would probably buy one or two of them and then use them as giveaways. Just because of the fact that the Phoenix is so iconic. Like I said, I do like these two, but really the Nano Coaster would be our second choice. Now, God knows we don't need any more t-shirts, all right? We have way too many t-shirts here. But there is one that sometimes catches your eye when you're looking, and for me, it would be Rising from the Ashes, the Phoenix. I definitely like that. It is a newer design than they usually have, so I like that. But I can't decide. I'm usually more orange-based or the red. Which would you pick there, the red or the orange? Let us know in the comment section. But for us, that new logo with Rising from the Ashes is definitely our #1 choice here at the store. Over here at Knoebels. All right, when we talk about merch, we talk about all different things you can buy, and right over here is actually Old Time Photography Studio. So let me show you this real quick here. This was the old Crystal Ballroom. So this is a famous room that was actually in the park. But come over here, you got got some ornaments and stuff. Over here, you got old time photos. So it gives you the whole thing here. It's the old sepia toning of the photos, but it's definitely something you don't see at many parks anymore, which is kind of neat. But you got the backgrounds here. Here you got a backdrop of the princess there. Here you got an old Coke stand. And over here you got an old-timey piano playing and stuff like that. So a lot of different things here. But here's something you don't see every day. And let me get the prices quick here. Oh yeah, bathtub shots, garden party and all that. The prices are here, all right. One person $30, two people $35. So it basically goes up $5 per person until you get to a big group. When you start hitting the 5 to 10 people, it gets a little bit bigger here. But they also have the clothes for you here, so definitely check it out. You don't see this at many amusement parks. Oh, I can go. Oh, I got a full tour, people. Awesome. Nice. So this is, I love the furniture, by the way.
Victorian living room.
Victorian living room. And then, of course, oh, it's not real bubbles. All right, I'm a little bummed. They can Photoshop those in, actually, I think, so. That is the bathtub. And then over here, you got yourself the old bar. So, and looks like, they're all empty, guys. So there's no Zima or anything like that. And come over here, you got the old stone. That actually looks very Roman-ish. So we're going to go Italian or Roman.
It's our cantina.
Cantina, all right. So that's your cantina. And over here, you actually got, you got props. You got an old baby stroller and all that. And then what's this, Wild West?
Yeah.
So,
Dressing rooms.
oh, the dressing rooms for the people. So they got that whole 9 yards. So like I said, you don't see this much anymore, but it's good to see that they're still around. I know Hershey Park had one for years, which now turned into a bar. So as somebody who's over 21, the bar probably gets more use for me. But this is the entire old-time photo section. So right here in the heart of Knoebels, right by Flying Turns, is the North Pole. And you got a couple things here. So why is there so much Christmas stuff here? Well, it's a Christmas Cottage, which is a signature store right here in the heart of Knoebels. And we're going to walk in there real quick. Now, this used to be somebody's house before Knoebels took it over, but let's show you all the different stuff here that they have here. So Christmas year-round. It's actually August, but they got tons of Christmas stuff. So we're going to go to the back and we're going to work our way to the front. And like every other store, we're going to let you know what is our #1 choice if we were going to purchase something. So here's some woodworks. This is more the religious side of Christmas here. For unto us a Savior is born. But here they got tons of different ornaments. Very cute ornaments there. Make it a little bit brighter so you guys can see them a little better. A lot of snowmen here. And then they got the special ones, 2022. That one should probably be on sale. But you got teachers, you got the hot dog. I don't know many Christmas trees that have hot dogs, but here you got the s'mores. That's a neat one there, s'mores and ducks. Let me come over here. You actually got stuff on the saints. This is more Christmas here. This one's actually really nice. So, but I love, look at that. Actually, guys, a moving train in there, which is very nice. And of course, you got the personalized stuff. You got Rocco Spot. You got stuff for your dog. And over here, you got stuff for your kid. Cut over this side here. Here's some more stuff. Knoebels with Remington. That's a unique name. You don't see Remington or Ricardo or River. So they got some modern names here. But these are Squishmallows here. In the holiday spirit there, you got Christmas tree Squishmallows. You've got, it looks like hot chocolate, gingerbread man, and of course here you got the Grinch. Because you gotta have the Grinch. And over here you got personalized, looks like Christmas hats and stuff like that. Some more of the nicer type stuff here. You got the Christmas here. You got that. Oh, I love the glass work here. And they actually got a little spin-off section here that has some more gnome type stuff. So you got some Christmas gnomes. Okay, that's an adorable gnome there. It's always easier when you don't have to actually put eyes and faces on it. Some wall decor here. Grinch in a sled. Nice little Knoebels. Oh, this one's really nice. Going on a ski lift. Santa with Cosmo. That's kind of nice. A bigger version of that print there. Oh yeah, the birds are actually twinkling. They might have a lot of gnomes. There's a Christmas thing here for that. North Pole sign. And as we come near the end here, we got some Christmas balls here. Hand-painted glass ornaments for $18. So, and then here you got some peanut stuff. If you like Snoopy and all that. That snow globe's really neat. Twinkling lights here, more Grinch. And then here, these are the snow globes. Now the snow globes are definitely nicely protected because there are a lot of kids here. The carousel one's really nice. Got a lot of different things here. And then last but not least, before you go to the counter, they got some last minute ornaments here. So we're going to let you know our top 3 items that we would purchase if we were actually going to buy something today. Alright, number 3 would have to be this print. Now, I like it larger, but it's a lot of glare there, so this gives you an idea of the print. With the iconic ride, you actually have the Ferris wheel there, so this is actually something that I can actually see me hanging that in my house because I love Knoebels so much, and that would be my 3rd choice in the larger form, but that is what the print looks like. Alright, I don't know about you, but I'm really liking these gnomes. I'm going to go with gnomes because they're not really dwarfs. But the fact that they're just there with just their nose poking out there and looking through that, looking through the hats there, definitely that'll be my number 2 thing. See, these guys have eyes. I gotta go with the guys without the eyes. So, what do you think? With eyes or without eyes? Let me know. But to me, this guy right here is probably my favorite out of them. So that would be my number 2 choice. Alright, my number 1 choice would have to be this snowman. Now, I do have cats, so I don't know if this would survive, but by itself it's really nice, and it is $230, so I would definitely need a lot more money from you guys there, so keep watching there so we get the watch hours up. But what really makes this thing really neat to me is the fact that in here you actually have an operating train. So yet again, if I had $230 to spend, and I didn't have cats that would probably knock this thing over in minutes, that would be my number 1 item at this Christmas store here at Knoebels that I would purchase. Alright, you just got off impulse, so what are you going to do? Well, you're going to come over here real quick, you're going to check out your photo, and pretty much just like over at other parts of the park here, you can get different prints and stuff like that. But the neat thing about Impulse is they have a store connected right to it that has all the Impulse merchandise that you could ever want. Mostly t-shirts, sweatshirts, and stuff like that. So, yet again, Impulse is the lone steel coaster here if you don't count Cosmos Curves. But not only do they have t-shirts, and those t-shirts are probably the marquee ones there, but they also got picture frames, shot glasses, and the whole 9 yards. So, right outside of Impulse, you can actually buy your Impulse gear at the Impulse shop. So, anything here catch your eye? Let us know in the comment section. I kind of like the shot glasses. And that design right there over the door is probably the best. So once again, the Impulse store, get your photo and then buy your merch. Alright, so we're right here by Impulse, and as soon as you walk in here, you got the Lost and Found, but they actually have Knoebels convenience rentals here and other things you can get. So right here, if you need a electric mobility cart, it's $50 a day. Push wheel car, wheelchair is actually 10. Single strollers are 5 to 15, and double strollers are 20. But the other good thing about this is it's actually a full store. So when you come in here, this is where you can actually get a lot of bargains. So you come over here, you got the Haunted Mansion stuff and all that kind of stuff here. And of course, like with every one of our videos, we're going to show you our top 3 items we get here. But here they got all the grilling stuff you need, and here they actually have red dot, green dot, purple dot. So you got different pricing here. So this is all the stuff that's basically been marked down. Got scrapbook things, and you got some old Illeysburg catalog stuff here. So this is all the sales stuff here. But there's so much more. There's drinks. You come over here, you got Knoebels dinosaurs. I got a lot of stuffed animals. Here's Dexter. This is one of the mascots here, and there's the main guy there, Cosmo. So they actually have stuff on Dexter and Cosmo. Over here you got some hats, and you got some koozies too, so got all that. But this is a pretty big thing here. Very important is please only try on the hats if you're going to buy it, but a lot of different ones here, a lot of different sizes. And then over here you actually got the Haunted Mansion stuff. Now there's another stand that can go here. That's actually not bad for $7. Little shot glass there. And then over here you got all the t-shirts. Now the one thing I love about Knoebels is all the different t-shirts. So they're all stacked by sizes, but you can actually look above and actually see the style that you want. And look, they got one on the Pioneer train, which is fantastic. A lot of great different styles here. And of course you got kid stuff. That's kid stuff here. And then last but not least, we come over here, some more Knoebel attire and cups and stuff like that. And they got stuff on Impulse. I like the fact they got all the stats. So in a second, basically, I'm going to let you guys know the top 3 things. If we had money, what we would buy here at this store right across from Impulse. So, all right, if we had money, the third thing that we would buy would actually be a Cosmo or a Dexter. And let us know which one you like better. I'm kind of leaning towards Cosmo because he's the main guy there, but Dexter's pretty good. So definitely leave in the comment section which one you would get, Cosmo or Dexter, but that is our third choice. Now, God knows I don't need another t-shirt, but you know what? One of these really caught my eye, and it's actually the Pioneer train. If you're not familiar with the train here at Knoebels, it is one of the best ones. It actually goes all the way out to the campground. So the fact that they actually have a Pioneer train, that would probably be my second choice to purchase if I was going to buy something at this store at Knoebels. And our number 1 choice would have to be, because it's on sale, but also because it's kind of neat. We have a lot of shot glasses, but the Haunted Mansion one here, as you can tell, is a nice little goblet kind of thing there. So that would be our number 1 choice if we were going to purchase something here at the store right across from Impulse. All right, so one of our favorite places, of course, is adjust this a little bit here just to show you, Stoney Gables Fudge and Nut Shop. So this is always crowded, but we wanted to definitely show you that. It's got a great facade, and this is the entrance. Now this is a typical candy shop here at Knoebels. So here you can get a frozen whizzle, but they got lots of different fudges. They got mocha, Michael nut, chocolate, and mint chocolate chip and stuff. Come over here, you actually got your nuts, almonds, cashews, pecans. And then over here they actually have wax bottles. Haven't seen those in years. A lot of those. You got a peanut marshmallow fudge toppings there. You got candy apples, and they got chocolate fudge apples, vanilla fudge apples. So they got a lot of different fudge apples here. They got different drops, root beer drops and green apple drops. But last but not least is their fudge, and they're known for their fudge. They got a lot of traditional flavors with a couple different ones. Here's peanut butter and stuff. So this is Stoney Gables. We're going to do a quick walkthrough mainly because of the fact that it is such a popular place that it always gets crowded, but that is one of our favorite shops. And I'm going to end this real quick by actually showing you the facade, because it is on the outside. They actually have a roasted peanut place too, so you can go inside and get fudge and candy, or you can come out here and just get some roasted peanuts. Now we're about halfway done with the merch video, so what are you thinking? Are you liking it? I mean, you're still watching, so we're assuming that you are liking what you're seeing. And if that is true, if you're not assuming too much here, can you do us a favor and hit that like button? It's a small click for you, but it means a lot to us. Definitely helps us out with the algorithm, spreads out these videos to a lot more different YouTube viewers. But you know what else it does? it makes us feel good inside. So if you take a second, hit that like button, and let's get back to showing you all the merch that you can buy at Knoebels Amusement Park. All right, right down from the giant flume is the shirt and apparel shop. Great little sign here, but here's what they got, typical merch. And they got all the Haunted Museum merch. Yeah. So you come in here, this is where you get all your Haunted Museum stuff here. They got a lot of cool designs. I've been actually happy with all the stuff they've done with the Haunted Museum. And of course, at the end of our walkthrough of this store, we're going to actually go through and tell you the stuff that we would actually buy. But a lot of Haunted Mansion stuff here, because it is the 50th year anniversary. Actually, this one's actually a pretty good one too. I like that. Purple's a little bit off, but here you got backpacks and all that kind of stuff here. So this is one of the main stores, especially if you're looking for Knoebels apparel. A lot of different designs, so many different designs. So if you're looking for t-shirts and you can't find anything, I think that's on you. Even right there, see the work in Knoebels right there? That's kind of pretty. But these are all the different t-shirt designs that are right up here. Now we come back here, there's some more Haunted Mansion stuff. They've got tumblers. Well, that's not a Haunted Mansion there, but that's actually neat. They actually got a 1,000 jigsaw puzzle, which I am not patient enough to do that. Let's see what's back over on this side. Oh, they got beanies. These are new. They weren't here earlier. And they've got these kind of placards here. So this is stuff that won't be around much longer because, you know, I'm sure they have something new for next year. But the one thing I do like about Knoebels is they give you the t-shirt displays right above it so you can kind of see what you're looking for here. Oh wow, yeah, they got a ton of stuff for the Haunted Mansion here. All that. So these are all the different hats here, but these glow in the dark. That's kind of neat. 26, if you know what 26 is about, let us know. But these are there. They actually got the Gilligan hats, I call them. And of course you got the standard stuff here. So you got all these some kind of bags, all these different sweatshirts and stuff. They got racks. And that's only half the store. When you come over this side, you got so much more stuff. They got little kid stuff here. The turtle thing's kind of cool. If only I had a little kid. That one's actually one of the cooler shirts I saw for little kids. And if you're not into turtles, they got bears. And you know what? If you don't like bears or turtles, you also have pirates making a splash of Knoebels. So they got a lot of kids apparel here. And then you come over this way, they got a whole wall of young kids. But they even got sweatpants. Wow, they've got everything they can put their name on, they do here. So, there's even got unicorns. There's a unicorn here. And Haunted Mansion stuff over here, too. So, even all the way on this side, the other side of the store, they actually got Haunted Mansion stuff. So many different things to choose from. And then you got a banner up there. So this is a huge store. This is probably one of the bigger stores that they have here. But it's mostly all clothing and apparels. And you can tell the sizes up top and stuff. But we are going to find our top 3 items, so stay tuned for that. But this is definitely, if you're looking for t-shirts or any kind of shirts or sweatpants or any kind of apparel, this is where you want to go, is the t-shirt boutique or shop. All right, number 3 would have to be this turtle shirt. Now, if they had an adult size, I'd be more interested, but it's definitely turtly cool. I do like the logo. So for the third thing, I would probably have to go with this turtle one. If only I had a kid to give it to. Number 2 would have to be all this apparel, but for me, if I had to pick one, it would be the jigsaw puzzle. Now, I mentioned earlier that I wasn't a big fan of jigsaw puzzles, but you know what? You know, you can only have so many tumblers and so many beanies and stuff like that, so I would actually go with this 1,000 piece, and if I ever have a really boring night, that's what I would go with. And the first thing that I would buy here is, I really like this design. It says Knoebels. It's more outdoors. And while most people will come here for the amusement park here, I like the whole nature aspect of it. Blue or green, that would be up to you guys. Vote in the comment section, but this would be the design I go with here at this store. So Twister is one of the best coasters here at the park there. And when you go over to the ride photo place here, of course that's something you can purchase there, but also they do have some new shirts for Twister. Now they have these new designs are actually available in gray, turquoise, mauve, and green, and they're only pretty much about $16 there. Now in the past, you would actually come over here And this used to be a big gift shop here, but they had it closed all year round. They use it more for storage. So pretty much the only store out here by Twister is pretty much connected to the ride photos. Now, we're located pretty much right across from the giant flume, which is one of the best log flumes that we've ever been to. But when you come over here, they actually have a little store which looks like this store is all about hats. And a lot of Knoebels hats here. So if you're interested in Knoebels hats, this is a great place to go here. Looks like an air purifier, but I don't think that's for sale. And then you come over here. If your kids are not sugared up enough here, you can actually get pucker powder art. So you definitely sugar up your kids. But last but not least, there's a lot of knickknacks over here. They got candy and all that kind of stuff here. So actually, I kind of like that Knoebels right there. But pretty much it's right across from the giant flume is where you will find this store. Now, one of my favorite stores is, of course, the Sports World, which also kind of split themselves. So now they're actually also not just sports, they're also America and the military. So as soon as you come on in here, you got some candy and stuff. But the one thing I do have to say is this is August, so you got flyer stuff because they're not that great. But you also have a wall of Pittsburgh Pirates stuff. So if you're one of those 7 fans that go to the games for the Pittsburgh Pirates, you can get everything you want here. So you also have the Mets, who also had a great large payroll, but how'd that work out for you, New York? Yeah, showing you guys some love. Now, Baltimore is actually pretty decent here, but what I like about this is they got a lot of different things that you wouldn't expect at other places. So if the Phillies weren't so darn good, you'd have flags like this, garden flags, which they have for Pittsburgh. They got signs and all that. Now, I do have some Philly stuff, back some towels and face masks and pencils for the Mets and all that. But that's what you got here. And you also got some shirts and all that kind of stuff. But over here, they do have some Penn State, which is also a local team. They got some ornaments here, but you can probably also get some stuff over at the Christmas store. You got some trunk hood stuff and all that. But the other thing, too, is they do have some teams that you wouldn't actually expect. Like up here, you got some Seahawks stuff. You got some Giant stuff, G-Men. You got the Patriots. You got the Steelers, of course, because the Steelers are still relevant. But they also got the Jaguars here. Now, the Patriot guy is pretty cool, so I give you that. Now, remember, we go through our top 3 things that we would buy if we were going to buy something in the store here. But like I said before, they also have a lot of other stuff that they didn't have before. They got more hats here, 1926 hats. They got camouflage hats, which you don't see at the other stores. You got a lot of different America classic stuff. But they also have some swimsuits, which is new. They also have a whole thing of towels. And they got ponchos, so if you do get stuck in a rainstorm, that's where you want to go for the ponchos. You got some Mets and Orioles stuff here, Pirates, some Penn State, and all that. And then over here against this wall here, you've got all the different military branches. So you got the Army, you got the Navy, the Air Force, the Marines. I do not see the Coast Guard. If you see the Coast Guard, let me know. But this is the American Pride, American Beautiful section here. So they even got firefighters and all that kind of stuff, local police. So they got all that kind of stuff here, over here at the store. So if you're looking for sports or if you're looking for military stuff, you want to come to the store right across from the Flying Turns. And wait a couple of seconds, and I'm going to show you the top 3 things I'd buy if I was going to buy something at the store. So for our third thing there, they actually do have some Coast Guard stuff. We did find that here, but I would actually probably pick up one of these stickers and stuff like that for the military branch of your choice. That would be my third choice here, but yeah, you know what? The Coast Guard is represented. Maybe the Coast Guard sticker. All right, for our second choice, I'd have to come back here because I am a Penn Stater, and yes, I do admit it, and I actually wouldn't mind that flag. That is a pretty awesome flag. I'll probably go with that over the ornament, and the fact that there's a 30% off sticker, that's definitely something that I could, when I'm on my way to different games, I can stick that onto my car. So that would be my second one here. Actually, I'd probably go with this one more than the traditional logo. So that would be my second choice. All right, my number 1 choice is I am a Phillies fan big time, but you know what? When you have a stuffed gritty, you got to go with the stuffed gritty. So by far, this would be my number 1 choice, and may actually be going home with me tonight. Not a face mask, a gritty. So even though the Flyers are not doing great, Gritty is by far one of the scariest and best mascots for Philadelphia. So we're at the iconic Knoebels sign, which was the original opening there, but we're actually here because we're here for merch. This is called the airport. So, and why do they call it the airport? Well, you know what? They've got a lot of balloons here at the airport. So they got red dinosaurs. They've got Ninja Turtles, Superman, dinosaurs there. They got Wonder Woman, Captain America. So here you actually got Batman. Right there's Batman, Wonder Woman, and Captain America. So you're mixing two universes there. But you also got unicorns and owls and airplanes and little bats and stuff. So if you're looking for inflatables, I've never seen a store so far that is just inflatables, but here you go. Right here in the heart of Knoebels at the airport, you can get any kind of inflatable that you want. So when you think about merchandise, you think t-shirts, hats, maybe a shot glass, but you know what? Here they have the Valley Smithery Iron Works over here at Knoebels, and it is right outside the kids section here, and all products made by Valley Smithy Iron Works here. But you can actually get personalized things here while you wait. You get personalized horseshoes. Small ones are $8 and larger ones are $10. But that's not it. You can get fire pokers, square fire pokers, $25, $30. Marshmallow sticks, that's something I always look for $8. Round fire pokers, 10 sticks for $5, and hot dog forks for $20. And actually, you can watch them right here as you are waiting or making your order. You can actually come right here and you can actually watch them do all the forging right here with the horseshoes and such. So it's something definitely unique. You don't see this at a lot of amusement parks. I don't think Disney has it, but Knoebels does. So this is definitely something to consider. You can actually get horseshoe nail rings for $5 too. So once again, this is right here in the heart. It's Iron Valley Smithy, and definitely is something unique here at Knoebels Amusement Park. So nestled between Fascination, which is a game you can see in our Let's Play video, and the Wharf, which is one of our favorite food places, is the general new and cheap store. So I have never been in this store, even though I've been coming here for years. So let's wander through and see what they have. So look for our 30 to 50% off sales. So there's an entrance and an exit kind of store. So it's coming through here. This is a lot of gnomes. Great gifts with gnomes. And they got some tablet soft cases with Knoebels. So this is a hodgepodge store that has a lot of different things. They got tons of candy here. Bulk candy, $7 per pound. So you want to load up on sugar. Tons there. And come over here, you got more of an Americana feel. And of course, with every store, we're going to show you our top 3 choices if we were going to eat something, buy something here. So there's another Dexter there. I've been seeing a lot more Dexter than I saw in the past. But this is basically where you can get merchandise that's being discontinued. Look at that, Roaring Creek Rescue. There's actually a book, How Cosmo Met Dexter. That's kind of neat. And then there's Dexter and Cosmo. There used to be other ones too, but those are the 2 that are still around. They actually have a DVD on Knoebels. Over here you got Coffee and Friends, The Perfect Blend. So you got a mixture of Knoebels stuff here, 3D steel thing, with some very unique other items like those owls, which kind of would scare me because they got some weird eyes. And over here is a grandmother friend. So I'll show you real briefly all these different little areas here. There's night lights. You got a Snoopy one, which is kind of nice. So this is almost like a craft store with a little Knoebels in there. Okay, that pumpkin truck is really neat. That's kind of cool. And then you got that rooster one here. So you got a lot of different stuff here that you might be interested in buying. So here's Patriotic. So I like that with the dress and all that. Over here, they got some bells. And over here is some picture frames, some family, have faith, thankful, some grandma you're so loved, and all that kind of stuff here. Family and friends forever. And then you got some welcome signs here, which you usually don't see. So this is really a definition of a general store. You got some bee happy with some bumblebees. But of course, if you don't like bumblebees, you got rabbits or you got ladybugs. So you got a lot of stuff here. And then you come down here, you got a lot of different jewelry. And a lot of it is actually personalized. Emma, Emily, Destiny, D. That's easy. That's a way to cheat there. You got some more prints. And here you got some tablecloths and stuff like that. And then finally, against this wall here, we actually have some stuffed animals, and we have some glasswork. So this is the general store here at Knoebels, and we're going to pick our top 3 items in a second. All right, so our third choice would be these owls. These are really unique. I've never seen anything like it. They actually got some different types. They've got these guys with the brown there, and then you got this guy who's more yellow, and you got this guy here who's actually completely brown. So I'd have to go with one of these owls. I don't know which one. Probably lean towards this guy right here. But that would be my third choice if I was buying something here at the general store. All right, so my second choice would have to be the bulk candies for $7 here per pound. So they've got a lot here. They got fruit chews, they've got Tootsie Rolls, root beer floats, peppermint ones. They got Smarties. Smarties are always good. You got all the different flavors of peppermints back there. They got the peanut chews. Peanut chews are definitely a Pennsylvania thing. You've got vanilla caramel. You got the coconut caramel, which is different. So they got some unique ones here, but oh, and they got the bottle caps. First time I've seen bottle caps was earlier today, and I've seen them in a lot of stores now. So if you're, my second choice would be, as they load up the candy, let's see the arm there. There we go. Look, fresh right there on the top. You don't want the stuff on the bottom. You want the top stuff. That's fresher. Oh, they do get flipped. So all right. So your bulk candies do get flipped there, but so if you need butterscotch discs or double bubble, this is where you want to go, is the general store. So we always have a curiosity factor here at the 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, and even though they got so many different Dexters and stuff like that, we really, it's only $10. Oh, it was $10. Now it's $7.55. You can get the Roaring Creek Rescue, and you can find out how Cosmo met Dexter. So that would be my number one choice there, because I'm kind of curious, but I'm not going to skip ahead. I'm definitely going to, okay, I'm going to skip ahead, but that is something I haven't seen before, so this would be probably the item that I would buy because it's so unique over here at the general store. So just like the Carousel Museum, the Knoebels Museum and the Anthracite Museum, Mining Museum, actually also has stores inside. So let's go through here. So I love the fact that it's called a museum, but you can actually purchase stuff here. So this is mostly the Anthracite Museum here that actually is selling stuff, but they got a lot of different stuff here. There's stuff on the Pioneer train, which is kind of nice. And over here they got a lot of personalized stuff here. Number One Dad, same thing, Anthony, Best Friends, All-Star, I Love You, and a lot of different names. And these are called block trains, so that's what these are. And over here you got a lot of different fossils, but they actually do have a book here for Knoebels, the amusement park with a heart. So here's some fossils. And of course here you're going to find a lot of gemstones, because that's the whole point of the Anthracite Museum. You can actually buy a lot of polished stones here. I know I had a rock tumbler when I was growing up, so this is what you do when you have a rock tumbler. You make them all nice and shiny. Got bracelets here. And you come through here, so basically most of the stuff here is jewelry. Now, if you're interested in the Anthracite Museum, definitely check out our video. Our video actually has it all. We have a whole walkthrough of the Anthracite and the Knoebels Museum, but here's a neat little thing here. So you got a little vial with names on it, like Molly right there, and Natalie, but it has little rocks inside them. And here's the other thing too. So this is actually one of the nicer things. So Carantine and Red Jasper. That. And then this is actually slivers of rocks with the names on it. So those are kind of neat too. Alan, Chrissy, and stuff like that. And you come over here, you got Balancing Essentials. So this is for, oh, these are different candles, gemstone candles here for $20. Train stickers. So I do love the fact that every store actually has something you can only find here. I like that Black Diamond postcard there. Halloween Nights. And you got all these different gems here. Over here you got little vials. There's some coal, so if you get cold at night. And here you actually, these are geodes. So when you break them with a hammer, you actually get the gems inside. So that's a neat little addition. So this is basically the store here. Now, unlike other places where I'm like, here are the top 3 things I would buy, there's really nothing here that would really excite me on that end, but it is a really nice store, well themed to the museum. And you got the miners' hats, so the miners' hats are kind of neat too, and of course they got Knoebels. So this is the mining store inside Knoebels Anthracite Museum. And don't forget, you can also get the 50th Haunted Mansion. For $42, you can get that banner. So here we're going to show you everything, even if it's not open. So right by the airport, which is right here, is the hat shop. So the hat shop is actually closed, but I know here you don't just get like baseball caps. You can actually get like sombreros, and you can get the whole 9 yards, cowboy hats, any kind of hat here. But sometimes they're not open, and in the case of today, the hat shop is closed. But you can actually, if you're depressed about that, you can just go right over to the carousel and enjoy the carousel instead. So also a very unique store here that you can find at Knoebels that you don't see at a lot of other places is, here's a saw. And why do they have a saw here? Because they actually have a wood sign shop here where it's closed today, but you can actually have them do all this stuff with different types of wood while you wait, basically. Pretty much you come in here, they're closed right now. Sometimes they're open, sometimes they're closed. It's the luck of the draw. Today they're closed, but you can actually come right in here and you get all these different types of signs here. And what I love about it is they got unique ones, like the Knoebels one there with the bear, $30. The pig's 40 because it's bigger. The baseball bat with Mickey is 15. So depending on what you want, they can make it. Basically, the larger and the more challenging of the sign, the more money it is here. But yet again, a lot of these amusement parks don't have this anymore. So I'm glad to see Knoebels is still keeping the woodworks, and they actually have an iron works right along the way too. So check it out over here at Knoebels next time you're here. Hopefully they'll be open for you. So when people think museum, they basically think stuff you can't buy. However, this is a brass ring, which is actually inside the Carousel Museum, and you can actually purchase things here. And as soon as you come in here, you got Dexter beanies and plushies right here. And they got a coin thing, so they got all these different rides here. But when you come through here, you got a lot of different carousel merchandise that you can enjoy. So here we got, mostly for little girls here, we got the little horse there. Got all those. When you come over here, what I really like is these different horses, showing the different kind of carousel horses here. Now these are not cheap. $90 is that one. There's some Christmas ones here. I mean, this one here is $80, but that is a beautiful horse there. So you got all the different horses, but you also have a history supplement book here. You got the history book, photographic puzzles, Amish culture and stuff, along with a lot of sweatshirts. But when you cut over this side, you actually got some additional stuff. This is actually the museum, where we have a video where you can actually check that out. But this is all carousel focused stuff here. You got a flag here. And of course, we're going to do our breakdown of our top 3 items that we would purchase if we had money and we were shopping here at the Brass Ring. So they got a lot of cute little unicorn stuff here at Grand Carousel. They got Knoebels semi trucks. A lot of stuff here you don't see at the other stores. So I like that about Knoebels. It's not all the same stuff at every store. They got different items for each store, focusing on, you know, pretty much the theme of the store. These are kind of nice too. Grand Carousel tumblers here. And then of course you've got postcards, got patches, playing cards, gift shop and all that. And then over here they got some glass work. Ornaments basically for the tree. That's actually a really nice ornament there. Got a carousel and you got horses. So this is the stuff at the Brass Ring, and we're going to tell you what our top 3 items are when in the next part coming up. All right, if we're going on number 3, I would have to go with Starlight Dancer. This is a great horse for only $70. Yeah, $70 is kind of expensive, but I really like this horse. This is one I would definitely pick up. Get a good view here. So that's the 3rd thing I would buy if I had money. So number 2, if we were going to buy something at this store, what would we buy? Well, you know what? I haven't seen these yet before. There's a white one, a black one, and a brown one here. But I do like the logo, and I also like the wood bottom there, the cork bottom. So for my second purchase here in the Brass Ring, I'd actually go with one of these tumblers. I think it's probably one of the nicest ones I've seen here at this park. And our number one item was a no-brainer. It would have to be this carousel ornament, which is hard to see in there. Let's see if I can actually darken this up a little bit here. There you go. It's a nice little carousel there, and it's 3D, so it's actually one of the better ornaments that I've actually seen. And that would be my number one purchase here at the Brass Ring. All right, so we're here inside Crystal pool area, which is right over here with their slides. But there is actually a couple different shops here. Now this is the beach shop, and this basically, they tell you some suntan lotion. This typical beach shop here. You got yourself some towels, snorkel gear, and stuff like that. But there is a couple things you get. Chair rentals for $5. But here you actually get inflatables and all that kind of stuff here. So there is a shop right here in the middle of Crystal Pool. All right, so one of the special stores that they actually have here for the 50th is the, well, it's an old-fashioned hearse right in front of the Haunted Mansion, which is right here. So to purchase photos, you can actually visit our photo stand. But that's basically what this is where you can actually see your photo in the hearse. So even though it's not really a store, in the beginning it was, but I guess it got a little too crowded and stuff. So now you can actually go to another store and actually purchase it. But here it actually tells you your number and the whole photos and stuff. So it is a nice little addition to the Haunted Mansion, with it being 50 years old this year. And the fact that they actually have that set up is pretty cool. So definitely make sure you check it out if you're here in 2023 for the 50th anniversary of the Haunted Mansion. Now we've come to the conclusion of merch at Knoebels Amusement Park. So they have a lot of different types of merchandise here. So which store was your favorite? Which item was your favorite? Did you actually like any of the things that we picked? Let us know in the comments section there. And of course, if you get a chance, please hit that like button. It means a lot to us actually, and helps us out with the algorithm and everything else that we do. Pretty much it shares it with other people through YouTube, the more things are liked. And last but not least, if you're new to the 125 Roller Coaster Challenge, you know what? I think subscribing would be a great idea. We're hitting 50 parks this year, and we don't want you to miss a thing. So not only subscribe, but also consider ringing that bell. So once again, this is Paul, and we just went through all the merchandise here at Knoebels Amusement Park in Ely'sburg, Pennsylvania, and I can't wait to see you in the queue.